Welcome everyone to Kerbal Space Program. It's almost a game that needs no introduction. I feel like it's one of the best games in the millennium, which is pretty high praise, I understand, but this game really encapsulates Tycoon, plus like leveling up RPG type elements where you get the science and that directs you to better skills essentially, but it's really better parts. You have this real progression. And then, of course, you're flying in outer space. I mean, this game, like I said, it really needs no introduction. I'm sure most people are familiar with it. This is also the game. Thank you to Finish Shaker for the flag. This is also the game that started my channel. So, very nostalgic. I mean, this game is great. Why? I have about 10 times more reasons than I need to play this to put it back on my channel. Not to mention, KSP2 is in development, and the news is it's been delayed to 2023. But honestly, that's good. It gives us yet another year to get intimate with Kerbal Space Program again. It's been a while for me. So, the goal of this series will be to just have fun with Kerbal Space Program, to make some crazy, stupid designs and blow things up. And I will be naming things after my Patreons. I don't really do the stuff with Patreons very much. But that's because it's really a tip jar for me. It's not, I don't ask anybody to donate. It's welcome, but it's appreciated, but it's not something necessary. So please don't feel obligated. But thank you to the people who do. And for that, the way I can give back is maybe ask them to contribute names. Anyway, we're going to start with a new career, as we've already done here. And I really like the tycoonish evolution where you have low money, no science. You just gotta putter your way through the very beginning of the game. Now that's not going to be super exciting for some people, and I think it's actually not going to be as exciting for a lot of people. Enough people that I'll be cutting out some of the stuff here. But man, I'm really excited to be back playing Kerbal Space Program. Again, this is the first game that was ever on my channel. And that's kind of a personal story, I guess. I don't like to get too much into personal stuff. We just keep this as an entertaining channel for those people who are entertained by it. But actually, the very first videos that I put up were in order to teach my father how to play Kerbal Space Program. So isn't that cool? This channel really, I owe my existence. Not my existence. That's a little too far. But the channel owes its existence to Kerbal Space Program. That's pretty cool. So we'll put a little bit of science on this thing. It's just going to go up and fall back down, and we'll put 6 of these on because I think, actually, I could get 8, I guess. This would be the appropriate number. We're just going to, we don't even need to do this. I guess I can just launch this. I'm going to call this first craft, and actually a few of the variants. The Jaeger, and this is because Finish Jaeger is the one who created the flag for me, and been a very supportive person for the channel. So, yeah, thank you for all your contributions, Mr. Finish. Jaeger 1 is not really going to live up to the glory of its namesake, I'm afraid to say. It's really just going to be a science vessel to start. So, yeah, we do have to do a little these goofy things like collect science from the launch pad, and a lot of the exploration of the Kerbal launch center, I think. Is that what this is called? A lot of those are, these missions will be a little boring. I'll cut out a lot of those. But for now, we can do crew report, we can do an EVA, get some EVA stuff in here. And honestly, I probably need to go back in, and I think that we won't get our full, need a board first. I'm not sure if we'll get our full value back for that because, we're on the launch pad. We should actually get the full value for that craft back. So basically we're getting free science. We got 7.8 science, an additional 1.2 apparently, or 1-ish, because of the milestone, I believe. So yeah, we got, it was a contract. Okay, well first got some science. 7657, that doesn't sound like a number that was how it started, so we probably lost a little bit of value on those. I think those goo containers, once you use them, or maybe if you, I don't know how it works, maybe if you fold them back up, they give you the full value. Yeah, we got a little bit of science here, so that's good. Let's take a look at what that value was. I just kind of interesting. I Oh, okay, it was 100%. So what's 7657? What's the what's costing us 57 on it? Is it the flea? Maybe the flea is kind of an odd number. No, it's 200. What are these goo pods? 800. Something doesn't quite make sense. Is it the 422? Aha, 422. And it's 35 just to do nothing. It's 35 to like the launch fee. I'm not sure what it's for. I don't actually remember it being in the game when I first started, so I don't know if it was added later, but there's a 35 Kerbuk cost to just do anything. But you get it refunded, apparently. It's part of the spaceship. Anyway, let's actually leave. Ooh, do we need to leave? No, I'm just going to go and look at contracts, but we don't get any contracts until we get off the ground anyway. So yeah, we'll go right back to the launch pad. Forget that I did all of this. And we'll just leave things exactly the way they are. I hope this is enough parachute power to take us home. Oh god, this is too much. Let's revert this back to the... we could do it. I mean, it's fine, but we really don't need to, and I don't want to. So let's take this down to like 75-ish, and this down just a little bit. I don't need to go that high, especially to get the science that I want to get. Now, I will ask Jebediah to activate SAS. He's just a fledgling pilot, so he doesn't have any of the prograde, retrograde stuff. That's fine. This doesn't matter, actually, throttle, because our solid state is just going to ignite and burn on its own. Off we go. 3, 2, 1, by the way. Alright, let's start getting these things out. Now that we're flying, it's a different thing altogether. And we'll get a crew report. And we can't actually get out of moving pods yet. So, might as well get as many of these as possible. And I actually want to tilt a little bit. Oh, sorry, SAS that. This would mean... Okay, now let me just go back this way and probably deploy that. Okay, how many do we have? We have 5. I think that's more than enough. 2, 3, 4, and oh, okay, that's a crew report. I was about to say I don't actually want more than 4 of them because that will not give me any value. And I want to come back actually, if I can. I'd love to go towards the crawlway. Oh, we're gonna get there. Are we? No, we're not. Go, go, go. Yeah, I want to get to crawlway because it would be a different biome. We've already explored the launch pad. It's not to be this time. That's fine. There's other missions for that. Definitely don't think we're gonna get there though. Before I do a warp, be good to F5. Quick save, real fast. Cannot quick save while about to crash. What are you talking about? I'm not about to crash. I'm not about to crash. That's nonsense. Oh god, we're going a bit fast. Maybe I am about to crash. Well, I wasn't sure about the one parachute, but this is the way this series is going to go. We're going to have some fun with it. We'll put a few black splashes on the ground. Fires. Speaking of fire, I had a fire at my barbecue the other day. Grease fire. Eat. Okay, we bounced a little. We survived it. And I guess we're... No, I don't... Oh, we're on Kerbal Shores. Oh, I got this while flying. Wait. Didn't I already have that? Oh, I must have hit review report. Great. We don't need to EVA or anything. I guess this should demonstrate that we have no more science left to be got. Okay, we'll save it anyway because it doesn't matter. It doesn't hurt to save it. And there. So see what kind of things we accomplished before we have the feedback from the mission completion. We launched our first vessel. Got a little bit of money, a little bit of science. This is the contract just to launch our vessel. So got money and science from that. And the milestones, yeah, so we went up to 2,000 meters. I usually get up to 7,000. I guess I really weighed this down with some science. But, yeah, this is fine. 80 meters, 257, it's all fine. All looks good, let's just recover. Probably didn't get the full value back this time, especially because we burned off solid state fuel. So, that for sure we didn't get that value back. Gained ourselves 17.6 science. And we got most of it back, 75, 73. I don't know why I'm like a penny pincher. 75, 73. I'm always interested How much did we lose? Like almost nothing. My goodness, almost nothing. But now that we've done that, we can take on another contract, which I would like to do. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Well, good news is, the very first upgrade that we can do with the money we have is for the control center itself. I like to do this one to get up to 7 contracts. And I haven't mentioned this. I know this is, for those of you who have played Kerbal Space Program a lot, I'd ask you to sit down, if you're already sitting, to relax, prepare yourself for some really bold news. I am playing Kerbal Space Program vanilla. And I know that that's actually something people don't even know if it's possible, but I'm doing it. I'm living proof that you can actually play Kerbal Space Program vanilla without any mods. I feel like this game is like RimWorld. A lot of people put a lot of mods on, and well, there's a lot of reasons why that is. Mods really do improve this game. I may consider adding MechJeb and Science X later, but right now, okay, when I get bugs, when I sometimes see things that are, I'm always like, was that the mod or not? And I'd like for this playthrough to be able to blame the developers of Kerbal Space Program directly. Who are, some of them, at least some of the team. Did any of the I think some of the dev team has moved over to KSP2, but I'd like the developers to be aware that this is their fault and not the mods. I don't know, I'm really not that harsh, but obviously I love this game, so it's all pleasantly joking around with them. Anyway, what I'd like to see here is stuff like this, testing things at the launch site. Gotta say that those are really nice contracts to take and easily complete. Now we have 7 available to us, so I will take the next one, which is to escape the atmosphere. These, although they do expire, yikes, then it's 5 hours. Well, I better take this one. I don't know if it comes back if it expires and then does it cycle back on, but I'll just take it and I'll limit myself to 4 other contracts. That's fine. And some of these are actually going to be really in our breadbasket to do as well. So this is 2,000 to 10,000 at 100 to 230. We would have already accomplished this on the last one. I'll accept that. But I do want to focus on, okay, anything above 19, anything above. If it says above, I can't take it because we don't really have the accuracy to fly over anywhere. We would get very lucky to actually get to the right spot. I guess you can just angle that way and hope you get it. We also don't have, these are crew reports. I was going to say we don't have a thermometer yet, but we'll get there. Advanced science like thermometer, you gotta, wait a little while to develop such things. So I see 3 aboves and 1 below. That's unfortunate. Our luck is a little bit against us here. This is gonna be difficult to do right away. 48,000, that means we're gonna actually have to, do something a little bit, wow, whoa. 250k, that's really getting out there. Oh yeah, man, they gave us some very interesting missions. I've done this. I've done these fresh starts a few times lately, and this is probably the worst of the options I've gotten so far. Well, the Jaeger has served us well so far. I think what we might do is push this thing a little bit further. Could I go down to 4? Am I not? Because if we get up to, hey, let's see. If I get 4, that should be enough for any thing, and then that's 4 less than it was before. So that means that it will be a little bit lighter on the touchdown. Let's try to go with, let's try to get up a little higher this time, and I think that this will do the trick. I'd like to get up above 10k to get into the upper atmosphere, and then do another crew report and deploy my goo then. Let's call this it's still the Jaeger 1. I guess it has changed a little bit, but not enough. Not enough to warrant an appending of another I to increment our Roman numerals, which is my preferred number incrementing system. I don't know, it's the one I've fallen into for Kerbal Space stuff. We've recovered our first crew from the mission. Fantastic. Okay, so turn on SAS. I'm going to pre-deploy my... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to pin my goo. I don't think it'd be a big deal. We probably have enough time to do this later, but this will give me time to remember that I should actually do a countdown this time. And let's pin this on this side. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Now, I think if we're going straight up, we will drift to the left. And our other question is, are we going to get over 10,000? I don't think so. I think I may have deployed a little bit too quickly. As in, we probably should have had a little bit less thrust. We're going to get close. It's going to be close. I think we might not get there. This is going to be brutal. I'm pessimistic. We're going to get there. Oh, thank goodness. I was too pessimistic. We're going to get there. But we got to do this very quickly. Okay. What? No, is it 12,000? Okay, well, I obviously don't remember my anything. So all that is not going to be very important. Okay, well, great. We got one more milestone. Probably not worth all the wasted science. But you know what? We're going to keep this science. We're going to make sure that we return, hopefully not into... Oh. I don't want to hit any buildings. And let me deploy this parachute now, too, to make sure that we're slowing down. And this has definitely got to be the crawlway, right? I can't view exactly. I don't know if we're going to hit it or not. I spin myself around, so this is my right. I think we might need to go to the right and like this. Yes. Yes. Wow, these things are late. Are we gonna? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So push you technically. I don't know. We're gonna hit the crawlway just barely, ever so barely. This is fantastic. Very good news. So we're actually gonna get another biome out of it. I planned it like this all along. Got a little bit lucky with this positioning, I have to say. It was guesswork. Now we might topple, so I'm gonna turn the SAS on. As long as we don't crash too hard, it'll maybe be okay. We're gonna hit this flat spot. Yes, fantastic. Okay, so we actually get goo out of this anyway. What do you know? From the crawler way. What did I call it? I meant the crawler way. And we'll EVA, get our EVA report. Wow, fantastic. That worked out very, very well. Wait. Oh, cancel. Sorry, that board. We're outside the module. I don't want to do that. I'm not a scientist. Okay, so I think we're all good. Recover this vehicle. And now we can go over to the science screen. I think it's time for us to build up a little bit of science. So I know that some of this is not super, super exciting. I actually still enjoy the money management side of things. Like, oh, did we make money on this one? 42.86. It was definitely, I mean, this one's like 63. No, it's actually less expensive now that the science modules are usually the most expensive stuff. Yeah, it's 44.57, so that was pretty cheap. And we got a lot of money back for it, basically because of the contract stuff, which that's exactly what I was looking at. 22,500, 3 science, 6 reputation. Reputation, not too important, basically just changes the way contracts happen. I'm not extremely familiar with this game, by the way. I shouldn't position myself as an expert. I just really like it, and that's why I think we should play it. Yeah. Okay, so let's go over to science. Probably the next upgrade that I want to do is R&D, because it's going to give us more stuff to R&D. I think that's... Yeah, eventually we're going to hit I want to do the runway, because the runway is crap right now. It's just a dirt, potholed, garbage mess. What do I want to do for science? Well, right now I would like to get to stability. And I'd like to get actually to aviation, which I need stability first. After this, I will have the ability to put some wheeled vehicles together. And with wheeled vehicles, I can make magical things called Kerbal Launch Center Science Vessels. I call them science buses, but buses might be some people would probably imagine buses as like a lot of people. My buses are just a lot of pods for a lot of storage of crew reports. So, yeah, it's similar. It's like a bus has a lot of space for people, but you can have an almost empty bus, just the driver. That's what my bus is like. So my science buses move around Kerbal Launch Center, and I won't bore you with more than one of those. I mean, unless you insist in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure that even with a lot of insistence, it would have to would really take a lot to get me to show all that on camera. So I don't imagine it's very interesting. Now, we got thermometers, and I'd like to spend a little more science if I can, which I can, for barometers, which are going to give us 2 new science experiments. We still have a little bit left over. I'm going to get that stability because, again, my goal is to get to aviation so I can build some little science rovers. They're not really rovers. They're more like land-based science jets. Anyway, we're going to need a little more science before we do that, and I don't even know if we have enough to get it just based on the launch pad and the runway. Well, okay, we have a chance here. So let's take this basic Jaeger, and I will... It's really a humiliating thing to do what I was about to do. But I want to turn this thing on its side and move it over to... So let's just call it like this. I don't want this. Save. I actually want to go over to the launch... No, sorry, the runway. So we're going to go here. We're going to import the design from the VAB. There it is. Turn on its side. It doesn't need to be turned on its side. I guess it doesn't have to. Oh, but I guess I do want it to be on its side. Not like that. Good. That's good enough. Okay, launch me. I want to get out. I'm not sure if I can do surface samples yet. I'm pretty sure I can't, but it's been a while, so let me double check. All right, we're on our side. We're just going to do... So this is just a science-only mission. How exciting. Yeah, I won't do any more of these without just... I'll just cut away from some of these and we'll get a little more science. All I want to do is unlock that Land Rover, and that's kind of funny. So I might show one of those before we just start doing those off camera as well. So there's the 4 mystery goos, and I'm a ding-dong. I forgot to get the barometer and the... Oh boy. But let me at least verify whether or not I can take an EVA, that's for sure. Am I considered... What was the EVA report? Yeah, sure, override it. Okay, this is from the runway. Store that one. And now I would like to let go. Can I climb on this thing? I want to... So I'm guessing that this is the same EVA report. Yeah, but I think if I climb up, I can get a shores one. Kind of... No, I guess not. Maybe you have to be higher than jumping. I thought there was some trick where you can like jump. We'll board and duplicate that. But anyway, this is fine. Let me recover this vessel. We'll put some... It really doesn't need to go as it is. But I'm going to put some thermometers on it. And you know what? Actually, well, how much science? 7.8. Okay, that's not a lot. Yeah, so let me go ahead and do a few runs off camera. We're at 16.8, 98,944. I'll see you back in a sec. What am I doing with my life? Damn it, going the wrong way. No, other way. And our brilliant scientists have rolled our way onto Crawler Way, where I just realized I'm even dumber than I thought. Yeah, we were able to get the temperature gauge stuff, but I've already been here. What am I going to do with the goo? Oh, woe is me. So, yeah, this is going to be a waste. It's a bust. Alright, well, anyways, let's see how we're doing. I did collect science from both the runway and the launch pad. That gives a little bit more, at least, the barometer and all that. Are we up to 45? I don't think so. We're a little bit shy. And I don't really fancy another roll around. It just makes me feel dirty. I guess I could just roll off the runway. Okay, I can do that. Be right back. We did it! Alright, all I did was roll off the runway and it became Kerbal Shores. Another biome, which is fantastic. So, at the cost of maybe a little bit of funds, 5,614. I will check. Let's find out how much. 5,614. Okay, about 100. Not bad. Definitely well worth the science we got, because now we have enough science to get the Kerbal Launch Center Science Bus. That's right. This is going to be an absolute disaster in the making every time. It is this way every time, but I can now string together a million gajillion Mark 1 command pods. So this is going to have to be a new design, I'm afraid. It might even be the Jaeger again, I'm not sure. Who knows? But here we go. We just need a lot of... I don't want to return, so I want... EVAs can all go in one, but command crew reports have to go in a different one every time. I also want all these to be rotated so that I can get into and out of them fairly easily. And now we need some wheels. This could be a disaster, by the way. You might be wondering how this is all going to function. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so that wheel is facing the wrong way, but I do actually want it to be... yeah, what is going on here? Well, we can always move it ourselves, so we can just activate 2, 3, I should say. Rotate. Get this to be, gonna want that slide out a little bit. And come back this way, a little bit more, a little bit less. Oh, it's straight. Okay, great. So now if I click you, you allow me to X. No, that's not. Oh no! The symmetry's all off. Well, that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, we don't really need that. I guess I can just do it again, just to make this thing even more prone to failure. It appears to be the right angle. God, this is a disaster. What part of my axis am I even moving here? I need rotate. Oh my God, it's back. Is it backwards? No, it's fine. Come up. That is definitely not quite even. It does not look. That's okay. We can rotate in smaller amounts. I think it's still off. Is this one higher than that one? I can't tell. Could be an optical illusion. You know what? It's good enough for government work. I hope. I actually don't think it is. It looks like that one's actually tilted down. So we're going to rotate that just a smidge. Smidge. No, not that. Smidge. Smidge. That's better, I think. Is it rotated in or something? Something's off. It's just not quite right. That one's not quite right either. It looks like... God. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. This is part of the exciting part about making this stuff is that it's a total disaster, and that's just kind of how it is. It's just supposed to be that way. I do want this front one... Well, I want it pretty low to the ground so I can jump and grab onto the pods here. I think we've done it. So, you know what? This is as unstable a pod as you can make, I'm pretty sure. Nonetheless, we're going to go the old college try. I could just do this way. I don't know if that would be any worse. God, it would be. How are we looking? You know what? That's actually looks better. Okay, I want to grab just this one. No. No! Why? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, this... Oh my god, I put both of them in the same... They're both there, they're just not... I was hoping that maybe that would work, but it didn't. Obviously it didn't. Okay, this one's going bye-bye. Let's get this one. Let's just hope that this works, kind of. Oh, it's just not. It's so funny how this game is, like, so impossible to tell what the hell you're doing sometimes. But it's good enough. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is the real Jaeger. This is... this is the cheetah. And you're probably still wondering, like, Tortuga, what the heck is up with this thing? It can't go anywhere. Well, not yet. But it will. This thing is gonna fly. No, we definitely don't want it taken off, but it only needs a little bit of jet fuel. Haven't you ever thought about making a part this way? It should work. I hope. Knock on wood. Throw some science on it and let's go. Okay, the good news is we can fit as much science as we want on this thing, really. Let me grab... X is not going to do what I want. I probably should have built this thing in the other hangar. But that's okay. I'll just do it this way. The old-fashioned way. It doesn't even matter if these are centered or whatnot. Just put them on. They might actually work here. No, they don't. Not the way I want. Yeah, everything's off symmetrically. I should have... Yeah, it's just... Okay, just a problem. Not a big problem, but it's a problem. So, nope, that's not what I want. I brought up my Windows menu. That's not what I want. Okay, there we go. Turns out Alt is not the button that I was pressing. I want 4, so unfortunately this is going to take a while. Why don't I just speed this up a little bit? Okay, well, a few questions remain. Like, can I get out of the pod, or is this blocking it? I'm not sure. But we will just go ahead and find out. I think this is close enough to the ground I can jump up and grab it. I hope so. We'll find out. So, I mean, this is a... We just don't know what's going to happen here. I think I'd rather launch this from... Where would I rather launch this from? In the Roman numeral. The lucky Roman numeral. I think I'd rather launch it from the crawlerway. I mean, I can test it out on the crawlerway. I guess I could test it on the runway too, but... Let's take this bunch of junk over to the VAB, Vehicle Assembly Building. This lovely piece of art. I think I want to turn it... Oh god. Oh god, no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, I think it has to be facing this way, right? Did I get that right? Oh no! There's too many parts! Okay, well, just hang on a second there. Save and continue. Can't get over 30 parts. How much money do we have? Not enough. Dang it. How many parts are we at? I didn't check, didn't verify. This is our first difficulty. We have too many parts. We can always just get rid of one of the legs. 35 parts. Okay, so what do I not need? Some wheels. Because those aren't important. Now, I'm only shy... Probably the wheels shouldn't have gone, but... There we go! 30 out of 30. Just like that. I'm very nervous. We are dealing with a jet-powered tricycle that is at least facing the right way. I got pretty lucky there. Oh, we need intakes. Okay. No. Oh no, we have to get rid of another part for an intake. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you can do something as comically stupid as add that to the very front. So, come on, come on, come on. Alright, there it is. And we're over on parts, but that's fine. This was meant to be. I can't believe it. It's meant to be. The cheetah boldly going where nobody would desire to go before. Let's go get some science. It is working. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, some real tearing. And this is not mods. Oh god, oh god, oh god. It is terrible. It is terrible. It is terrible. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Where do I break? Break. So there is just a lot wrong with this thing. I can tell you that. That is not handling correctly. That's fine. We just need to take it nice and easy. This is what the Eagles would tell us, at least. You just gotta take it easy. Like I was running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. And we're going to do it. This is what science looks like in Kerbal Space Program. This is the face of science. In fact, there's not a design that is more Kerbal Space Program than what I am doing right here, right now. Again, I'm only going to do this one time, and this artifact tearing is just terrible, just terrible. I will go and I will look at the VSync options. I haven't looked at any of those kind of things for a long time. God, please, just, you're taking too long, but I really don't want to crash. It has a strong pull to the left mechanic, if you wouldn't mind looking at that. Probably due to the absolutely asymmetric alignment of everything in the rear. But look at that. The Science Bus Mark 1, also known as the Cheetah. And doesn't she live... Oh, God. We're okay. Everything's okay. Just need to hit it a little bit harder this time. Come on. Come on, just jiggle. Jiggle. We're over. Brake, brake, brake. Breaker, breaker. Alright, it was perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to have happen. Crew report. You can stop. Just give me a little bit of time to get this. Log temperature. Science bus is working. And an EVA. Let's put on those brakes. Wait, no. Goo. I need goo. So I went with only 3 goo pods per. I probably could have cut this down, but you know what? You don't get that much from... You don't get that much from the 4th one. It's just a little bit. Maybe I'll go back off camera and do it. I guess I am kind of a... I mean, probably if you know my channel, you know I don't skimp. I really do try to get everything. So, what am I doing? No, reset this experiment. Reset this. Good. So we got 3 for this. Now I just need to move over to the launch center. I'd like to get up going first before we crash. You know what? I can kind of do this. We'll squirrel our way over to that beautiful orbital tracking station, and I'll get the science there. We'll go to R&D. Yeah, and I'll cut back when it's done. Yeah, I almost forgot about the EVAs, so don't let me forget about that. So I can EVA here. I hope I don't... What? No! What? Wow, don't do that. Do not do that. My goodness. And thank God the brake was on. Now I can do an EVA report. Run! Run, Mr. Kerbal! Kerman. Mr. Kerman, to you. Give me science from here, please, B. Oh, damn it, I need to put it away. Oh, this stupid Tortuga forgot to dump the EVA report. Ugh. What do you mean? Get in this one, then. EVA report. Did I get an EVA report from this one already? Oh, that's from KSC. That's a different biome altogether. Oh god. Well, I'll sort this all out, because I gotta try to end the episodes quickly. I didn't show it, but I had a very impressive jump to grab onto this. First try. You don't have to believe me, but I am sincere. It was the first try. And we're done! Complete. Recover. Look at all that liquid fuel we saved. So I'm going to have the engineers look at this one, maybe fix the alignment a little bit, but basically this is going to bring our first episode of Kerbal Space Program to a close. What a blast! Actually, wow, crazy. 55 science. That was pretty good. So I can run that back, do the same thing. Wow, that was 20,000. That was a lot of science. 20,000, how much cost was that? Dare I ask? 20. Okay, good. So we got most of it back. Only spent like 1,000. Got plenty of science for it. Anyway, since this is the first episode in who knows how long of a series, but just for the first episode, I always ask if you wouldn't mind pressing the like button, giving the video the thumbs up. I don't ask after the first episode just to, maybe increase visibility on YouTube or, feed the almighty algorithm, all that. So thanks so much for that if you are able to. Otherwise, I'll see you back regardless, I should see you back for the second episode. Looking forward to it. Really enjoying this game already, and we'll have some fun blowing some spacecraft up sooner or later. Until then, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.